What's going on? It's My Life in the Shot. I'm your host, Donald Washington. That was the video the Chicago police are releasing. That was of aftermath of a homicide. I'm going to bring you guys that story of Javion Ivy, 14 years old, on 2200 block of West Adams Street. I'm actually bringing you guys this particular story. It happened on January 12th of 2022 this year. They are just now releasing the footage out of the alleyway of this particular shooting. So I'm gonna bring you guys what the Chicago police are saying. That's why y'all see all that snow out there. So I'm gonna show you guys what the CPD are releasing. I'm also bring you guys to out there, and they only release footage from of personal people's property. They don't release the pod cams that they have. Why? I don't know. Philadelphia police release everything. Everything they got within the first 48, they put everything under the sun towards that investigation. Chicago police just released this July 11th, and that happened January. My math is correct. January is 7th month, 6 months later. In a bodega. Yo, I posted this and I asked, yo, y'all, is this self-defense? Is this self-defense or homicide? I'm going to bring you guys that. Jose Alba, 61 years old, was attacked in his store over a bag of chips. Dude, girlfriend, from what I understand, allegedly her WIC card, link card, or whatever was declined. So she acted a fool. I'm gonna get my boyfriend, from what I understand. And dude came up there, ran around the counter. And anyway, let's get to this. Javion Ivy, 14 years old, 2200 block of West Adams Street, East Garfield Park neighborhood, January 12th. They're releasing. Story's gonna read: Chicago police need your help. Identify suspect, murder of a 14 years old. Y'all hear me? At 14 years old, they ain't even began scrapping yet at that age, like everyone else in the world does at that age. When you got a problem with each other, y'all don't weigh but 100 pounds. Y'all fight it out, argue it out. But this is what the streets have become. Story's gonna read: it's just standing on 2200 block of West Adams Street, just blocks Chicago Bulls College Prep, January 12th, when he was shot in the abdomen. He was taken to Stroger Hospital where he was pronounced. Police are releasing video of the suspect, and this is it. And dude that did it probably went to school with him, same grade. Argument over who stepped on my shoes. Literally. You looking at me tough. You stepped on my shoes. You said something slick to me. Probably same class. Look how you walking. Dude can't be 14, 15 years old. That did it. It's probably 15. Tops. No, 15, 16 tops. Could be 14 right with him. Probably the same class. Alright, so this is where it happened at here. Of course it's on camera. Maybe it got a license plate or a getaway car. Maybe it can show something, but release it. Chicago PD. But anyway, let's get to this. Alright, so this is the video. This is actually a video. This is the before. Alright, so the police and all the news stations are releasing the the confrontation. I'm going to release the before. Alright? So let's take a look at before.
Okay. Yeah. Put a wrong pin. I don't put a wrong pin. Did you put food? I'm gonna pull it in front of you, and I'm gonna let you hear. Okay, Mama, let me do it for another time. Oh my God.
So he said, she said, did you put food? He said, yeah, I'm trying it. And she said, there's money on there. So later on, you're going to hear say something about her boyfriend.
Whatever you hard work, don't fight for everyone. That's not my fault. They can't work and working. That's not working out. Oh, you have tea? I think you have. I think you know. Oh, you have tea? Okay. Now,
you hear? He said it ain't working. Move on. Go home. Go to another store. If you have a problem, I posted this on my Facebook channel. Everybody is like self-defense. So here it is. You leave, from, allegedly, from what I understand, from what I can see. I don't see the boyfriend there now.
That's not my fault. You're not working. That's not my fault. You're not working. ¿Se la quieren llevar free? The machine not working. The car not working. What the? Oh, Papa, look. Come on, come on. Papa. Come on, come out, Papa. What's up with you? I don't want a problem, Papa. What?
That's the boyfriend. You hear him say, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. He said, I don't want no problems, Papa. But he said, I don't want no problems. You step behind the counter. That's like stepping in a man's house. Now you went from customer to something else. You just invaded my privacy where customers are not supposed to. So now, no question, I'm defending myself. You went from customer to attacker. I should be able to defend myself now, because if I got a weapon, I'm threatened right now, and I'm defending myself. You're not invading my personal space. No, no, no. You just went from customer to attacker. It's time to defend myself.
No, tú nobody said anything on him. He's coming here. He's here. No, it doesn't matter.
All right, so that was paused, and the altercation, he is on the ground right now. So what happened is, I can show you in pictures. Show the pictures. He went behind there, pushing dude, grabbing dude, hitting dude. And dude pulled out a knife and said, whoop. And from what I understand, this same dude, the clerk, stabbed him, whose name is Jose Alba, 61. Dude doing the boyfriend, Austin Simon. You're 35 years old picking on a 61-year-old. Dude is elderly. You can actually kill him by just punching him. He's 61. The clerk was arrested, taken to Rikers Island. At first his bond was super high. They lowered it to $50,000. He only paid $5,000 to get out of Rikers. He spent a week in Rikers Island. All of this over a bag of chips. All of this because on girl had to act a fool over a bag of chips out of your alleged link card not working. So you walk in there and you act a plumb fool. So after the altercation, she ended up, as he stabbed the boyfriend in the neck and he falls to the ground, she came and stabbed him in the arm. And you can kind of see the pictures of her. Do I have the pictures? I had pictures of where you can see her, where she stabbed him. But nonetheless, that's where you can see on his arm right there. Nonetheless, at the end of the day, now that I'm grown, a lot of people are like, oh, just because he beat him up doesn't give the clerk the right to stab him. Oh, yo, yeah. So even the mayor of New York came out and said, hey, man, hardworking man back there. Let me tell y'all something. So I recorded, one of my first viral videos was New Era Chicago. There was a problem with a clerk and a young lady in the store. And the young lady said, hey, you know, I went in there, they called me this, that, and the other, and the N-word. So New Era Chicago didn't walk in there and act a fool and tear the spot up. No, they went in there peacefully, wanting to talk to the clerks. The clerks didn't want to talk. The owner didn't want to talk. So what they did is protest peacefully and shut the spot down so they can't make no money, and told people in the area, hey, we have a problem with this gas station. Let's ban them. Let's just shop somewhere else collectively. Peacefully, people. Peacefully. And that gas station was eventually shut down because people stopped going there and they couldn't make no money. So they just shut down and left, went to another community. But there's a peaceful. A lot of y'all youngsters think y'all tough, think y'all bad. You run up on somebody, it's a new day. All these clerks are strapped with something because they know somebody going to come in here and act a fool. I know which neighborhood I'm in. They in there to get that money, but you don't go back there and act a fool. Just stop shopping there. So wait. So, you know, girls should have just said, okay, cool. But dude came up there, and now look, he lost his life. 35 years old over a bag of chips because his girlfriend wanted to show out and act a fool. And that was being a hothead. You gotta learn, man. You run up on somebody, man, 61. You gotta put yourself, what if that's your grandparents? What if that's your parents that was back there hard working? No matter what he said. Now, if he said something slick, just stop shopping there. Ban that store. Get it shut down. Hit him in his pockets where it would hurt. Don't go back there and assault that man. He had the right to defend himself. So I asked the question, was that self-defense? Absolutely, that's self-defense. You invaded that man's space. You walked into his home, his place of business. He had the right to defend himself at that point. You stand back there, you can say what you want, you can do what you want. But you invade that man's space, it's time to defend yourself. I'm not letting somebody walk up on me, because now you can do whatever you want when you're 3 feet in my space. So if you invade my space, it's on and pop it. That's what I was always taught. If you walk up on me, I'm a defending myself. You walk in my house, like he did. Anyway, shout out to everybody sending me stories. Go to my website, mylifeintheshy.com. You can see the full everything on mylifeintheshy.com. Peace, y'all. Peace.